Hi everyone, this is a review of the MZ Wallace Max Tote. MZ Wallace is a brand that originates from New York. I happen to be a native New Yorker and I love the fact that I can support this brand. And I noticed that there were not many reviews of this particular bag, probably because it's the newer style. On YouTube, so I thought I'd make a review and hopefully this is helpful to those of you who are considering purchasing this. This is the MZ Wallace Max Tote in the black quilt. There's also the, actually I was going to say there's the lacquer, which is sort of the shinier, almost patent looking quilted material, but not for this particular style. For the Max, they haven't come out with a lacquer yet. So as far as I know, it comes in the black. It comes in magnet, which is more of a smoky gray color. And I know this might look gray on camera with the sun, the lighting coming through, but it is actually a true black. And the MZ Wallace logo is also a true black, so it blends really nicely for a minimalist look. It also comes in the color Dawn, which is more like a bluish navy color. And I've also seen it in camouflage. So I've seen it in the dark blue camouflage. And those are the four colors I've seen the Max Tote available in so far. But I live in New York, so I was able to go to the MZ Wallace store in person, located on their Upper East Side. I know there's another one downtown, but the Upper East Side was closer for me, so I went there. And I actually went there looking for the Metro Tote, which is also super popular. I've seen it everywhere. It has more of a boat-shaped style, same quilting, probably available in more colors, more variety, but it's got this very casual boat shape. And what I didn't love about it was at the bottom, whenever I saw it on someone in the street, it was always sort of hanging down here with no structure. It had this sort of droop, and I hate droopy bags. I've gone as far as to purchase bag inserts or base inserts to maintain the structure of some of my more high-end bags. But for a bag like this, it's super casual, that I really purchased for bad weather days, rainy days, snowy days. I wouldn't want to buy another thing on top of it to keep it structured, so I wouldn't want to pay extra for a base insert. This Max version comes with a structured bottom, so it's very neat. And I've tried stuffing it with lots of things, and it doesn't lose its structure at all. And it has the 4 leather feet, which is a nice touch. So you can put it down and not worry about it getting too dirty. I put some stuff in already. You see this pocket here, and that's the thing. The Metro Tote has no exterior pockets. The Max Tote comes with these 2 pockets that, I mean, it's perfect for an umbrella and a water bottle. And if your water bottle leaks or there's condensation, you don't have to worry about it because it's quilted nylon, so the material will be fine. It will not get ruined. And also there is a pocket right here that goes really deep, all the way down to the bottom. You see that where my fingers are? It's really deep, and I can actually fit my iPhone 7 Plus in there perfectly. It's so convenient to just slip in and out of, especially when I'm walking or I'm on the subway. I don't have to dig for it. On the back there is the same exact pocket right here. So super convenient. You can throw your wallet in there, whatever you want really. It's a good size. And then here what I love is that there is a zipper, so it is really great for crowded areas, for travel. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. I just think totes that have zippers are super convenient and safe. And then in the inside, there are two nice sized pockets. I actually put my card holder in here and also my keys, and it fits really nicely. And on the other side is a zippered compartment if you wanted to put something in here to make it a little bit more secure. So if I was traveling, I'd probably zip up my passports, maybe even some extra cash. It's a really good size. I love that the inside is this lighter gray material. I believe this is an upgrade. It's a change that they made based on consumer feedback. Before, it was the same black as the exterior, and then as you can imagine, it would be darker and harder to find things. It would just kind of be like a big black hole. So this lighter gray is definitely an improvement. I just stuck a huge cashmere sweater in there and another cashmere sweater just to show you. These are actually two sweaters that I need to return to J. Crew. Just to show you how much room there is. Even with those two big fluffy sweaters, there was plenty of space. I could have put a pair of shoes. I could also put in my laptop, an iPad. It's really roomy. But even if you don't fill it and it's empty, it's okay. It's not droopy. It's got its shape. It's still pretty structured. It comes with this really cool big pouch that has a hook. You can actually take this off and put your keys on here if you'd like. This is a nice size if you want to put your toiletries in here for travel. I might even put some snacks in here. I always like to have some food with me, granola bars, chips, especially as I'm a mom. And whenever my kids look at my face, they seem to see food and they ask me for food, snacks. So I can put fruit. I can really put anything in here. It's a nice size. It's super light, as you can see. If you don't want it, you can take it off. I'm going to remove my umbrella and my water bottle just so you could see it completely empty. And I apologize for the camera work here. I'm just using my phone. No special equipment, no special lighting, one-handed. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm really just committed to uploading reviews of products that I've purchased that I really I'm happy with. I'm actually a super picky buyer. I don't love shopping. I know. I really don't. I don't love shopping. I know that sounds a little weird, but I prefer to shop online because it's convenient. I don't like rummaging through things. I don't like crowded stores. I don't like trying things on or standing in line. I just feel like it's such a time drain. So with that being said, when I do go to purchase something, it's because I really want it. And if I do wind up buying it, it's because I'm really happy with it. Because I'm super picky and I'll look at every little detail. So just some background on me. So again, this is the MZ Wallace Max Tote. It's available at department stores. I know it's available at Bloomingdale's, I think Nordstrom's, Neiman Marcus. So if you have discounts or promotions or credit from any of those department stores, it might be a good deal to get it there. If you want to order it directly on the MZ Wallace website, if you sign up as a first-time subscriber, which is what I did, they will email you a 15% off coupon, and you can use that physically in the store or online. So I received that coupon by email, and then when I went to the store, I showed it to the lady at the register, and she honored it. So I got 15% off of this. This bag cost $265. I saved 15%. While I was there, I also fell in love with the MZ Wallace City backpack. Super cute and convenient and comfortable and light. So I bought that too. If you're interested, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd be happy to create another review on the City backpack. But this, in terms of dimensions, I won't go into detail because you can easily find this information on any of the websites, but the length of this bag is about 12.5 inches, the width is about 6 inches, and the height is about 15 inches. So any type of laptop really should fit in here. It's very roomy. It has this light sort of honey leather for the bottom where it has its logo, and then the top of the straps there is this sort of embellishment with the same honey leather. It reminds me actually a lot of the Vachetta leather on the Louis Vuitton bags, but it doesn't seem as nearly as delicate. The other day I had just washed my hands, came out of the bathroom, and this bag was hanging on my desk chair. And because it's still a new purchase, I've only had it for a couple of weeks, you know, I feel it, and whenever I pass by, I grab it. And I did that because my hands were wet. And then I noticed that as soon as I let go, there were watermarks. And I thought, uh-oh. But they're gone. So definitely not a bag that you need to baby or be overly careful about. I would just sling it over my shoulder. It's a perfect shoulder bag. It also comes with a strap if you wanted to wear it longer or if you wanted to wear it crossbody. I think it's great to have this option if you want to be hands-free, but when I use the strap, I notice that the bag kind of gets smushed over here and it just changes in shape, and I didn't love it for me personally, but I do think it's great that it comes with a strap in case you prefer to do that. Also, the bag is about 1.4 pounds in weight. I tend to shy away from bags that are more than 1.5 pounds. So this really just made the cutoff. Once the bag starts getting closer to 2 pounds or even more, it just hurts. It hurts my shoulder. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it. So for me, design and functionality is important, but also just comfort is super important. Like I said, I'm really picky. And the bags that I do own tend to be 1.5 pounds or less. So this fits within those parameters. And then the other thing I will share is that, wait a second, I'll show you. Oh, the other really interesting information that the lady at the store, the MZ Wallace store, shared with me is that the Metro Tote, the one I mentioned before that has this sort of boat shape with a less structured bottom, it doesn't have this sort of base, that actually was not meant to be worn as a shoulder bag. But everyone I see wears it as a shoulder bag. And a lot of the reviews that I've seen online, people have complained that the straps do not stay on their shoulders, that it slips off. So I mentioned that to the sales associate, and she said, well, the Metro Tote was never meant to be worn on the shoulder. It was actually meant to be carried on the hand or in the crook of your arm, like this. But because customers had asked for longer straps, because they wanted to wear it on their shoulders, MZ Wallace responded and created longer straps. But because I guess the design and the shape and the weight distribution and the proportion, the straps just, they do slip off. I tried it at the store and they slip off very easily, which would drive me crazy if I was walking hurriedly through the streets, especially on a rainy or windy, cold day. I wouldn't want to fuss about keeping the straps on my shoulders. So the difference I found is with the Max Tote, it does sit very comfortably on my shoulders and hardly ever slips off. Whether the bag is full or whether the bag is pretty empty, it stays on my shoulders pretty much most of the time. Of course, once in a while it might slip. It's got this sort of slippery quilted nylon material, so it's not going to stay on 100% of the time, but I would say 90% of the time I have no issue. So it was really interesting. I just wanted to share that information if you were torn between the Metro Tote and the Max Tote. If you are planning to sling this on your shoulder and just run around, I think the Max is the way to go. If you are planning to just hold a tote on in your hand or on the crook of your arm, then I think the Metro should be fine, as long as you're okay with the slouchy bottom. If you like the structured bottom, which I do, I prefer the structured base, then I would again recommend this, which is the Max Tote. I think that's it. I hope this was a helpful review. Please let me know in the comments if you have any specific questions, just any feedback at all. I'm happy to answer your questions, and I'm also happy to upload another video on the MZ Wallace City backpack if you are interested. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.